Yo, what is up guys, MG Gibbs here. Today I'll be talking about the new patch that was just released. Let's get into it. So first off, the third person spectate is now disabled in competitive. They also adjusted the PKAS optic cost for competitive to 2 supply to be more consistent with other optic options. They also added a 3-second grace period after an objective is captured in checkpoint, where a player who dies will still respawn if killed within those 3 seconds after capturing. They also improved idle kick, so a player is kicked when idle and spawn as the last one standing for 10 seconds. Player is also kicked when idle outside of spawn for 30 seconds, and added a countdown warning in the messages chat log before a player is kicked. There were also some tweaks to competitive player ready requirements. They require at least 1 player per team to be ready before starting the game on a matchmaking server. They don't end the round instantly if the required player count dips below the minimum. Elimination conditions will be met if a team becomes empty, and a match is abandoned if there is no longer the required number of players. They also updated competitive rank to display current division within the tier. Progression within a tier starts with Division 4 and ends with Division 1. For example, a player who's at Silver Division 1 who increases in rank will go to Gold Division 4. They also added a new style for fire mode indicator on the HUD, and they also added a 2-round burst icon for weapons that support it, such as the G36. They also added elite enemies towards co-op. Elite enemies wear distinct clothing and use better equipment and will sometimes come during counterattacks. I never really do updates for co-op, but that was a pretty cool one, so I threw that in there. They put an option as well for the radio beeping to be muted, so whenever someone talks over the radio, you'll hear a beep noise. That can now be muted. And on top of that, they did dozens of bug fixes and minor adjustments, especially towards maps. For a big example on the map Hideout, they adjusted Objective A for Insurgent spawn to be in a better, more secure location. That way they don't get spawn trapped as easily. And that's basically everything. If you guys want to take a look at anything I missed in the patch notes, I'll be sure to leave a link down in the description below. Subscribe and like for more. This is MG Gibbs. I'm out. Deuces.